So guys, you must prove that finally got a win from a game where we've dominated at last.
Yeah, first half I think we dominated well. We run the midfield sort of and playing from the back, but second half we sort of struggled a bit. Yeah, just passing the ball, moving the ball, sort of moving it across the pitch. We just struggled second half, just sort of led ourselves to that long throw goal. But we fought well and got the win in the end, so that was good.
Yeah, because I mean, it did seem. This sounds really arrogant to say, but it did seem like we had an easier game, especially like say midfield. You guys just had so much space. There was holes all over the place. I mean, was that something? Does Luke coach you in that sort of thing, or is it just how it happens?
I think each game varies, to be honest. Like some teams like proper press us, but I think today they sat off a bit, tried to sit in more. I think they were really like deep with their defending, so it gave us, me and Connor, a bit more freedom on the ball, which both of us like to do. Both ball playing midfielders, so yeah, it played into our hands today, I think.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? You were sort of, I don't know, the number of times, for instance, that you managed to find balls into, say, like Matty on the right, with all that space behind him. That just seemed like, oh, you just can't do that at free will.
I think, yeah, we struggled with our straight balls, but sort of playing through and slipping it through, but getting it wide and getting it out, and then getting that final sort of ball in the box. It worked, like I say again, it worked really well first half, but for some reason they may have shut up shop a little bit second half, and we just sort of struggled.
I don't know. I think you've been a bit harsh there. I thought second half we were all over them again.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And
yeah,
it's like, you know, we were all over them. We just couldn't finish the chances.
Yeah.
And then towards the end, they nicked let's be honest, fluky goal where everybody seems to have gone to sleep.
Yeah.
But even then, even though they were attacking, you seemed to handle it and run out the game, and manage the game out.
What Luke kept saying about sort of having a men's performance, and defensively, obviously, even though we did concede, we wanted a clean sheet. But again, we've won. We're into the next round, so it's like I say, a men's performance, and we've got through. So yeah.
Because one thing I want to ask you as well, Jack, was I was speaking to last weekend to a mate who's a Chatham fan, big Chatham fan, and he came over and watched us, and all he was saying is, why have we let you out on loan? We want to bring him back. That's like they're thinking, no, you can't take him back. But that must do your confidence the world of good that everybody's noticed how good you've had a season.
Yeah, of course, it's always nice to hear, obviously, but regardless of what they say, I'm focused on here at the moment, loving it at the moment, getting minutes in, great bunch of boys, and yeah, I'm just focused on Tommy Jones.
Exactly. I think that's brilliant that their fans are thinking, why have we let that guy go? Because it's great. The fact that you're here pulling up trees all over the place, and like games like today, and you know, even when we lost, you know, all the games, you still had really good games. I think. I don't think you've had a bad game yet.
That's not. Yeah, it's very nice to hear. Thank you.
So next weekend, though, is the big task, isn't it?
Yeah.
Massive game.
Yeah. That's not going to be as easy, is it?
No, of course not. Top of the league, obviously. I think they've won every game. So, but that's the games we want to play in tough games. Yeah. So it'll be a test, but I think if we Ivesy and Steve, Luke will have a game plan, and if we follow that, I think we can challenge them all the way. Yeah,
because you can't go to sleep against them, can you?
No, we can't switch off.
But you've got to feel positive, you know. Well, okay, we lost one game midweek, but that didn't. It was a bit of a non-event, if you want to say. But other than that, we're doing really well, I think, now.
Yeah, I think
playing good football.
Yeah, it's just sticking trust in the system. It's just trusting the system and just focusing individually on bits we need to do, and then obviously it comes together as a team. Yeah, it's just literally we just got to stick with it and stick together and just keep going.
Yeah, and keep giving the ball to McCready to score.
Yeah.
But joking aside, though, I mean, it's good that the defence and the midfield look so solid. I mean, they didn't really, other than the fluky goal, and I think they had one shot in the first half where, you know, Tills had to make a save.
Yeah.
Other than that, you seem to nullify them, and that's it seems to be quite a solid back defence now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I think
we just go to sleep for a minute.
Yeah, off the ball, I think we very well, but then because we're so focused about on the ball and how we're moving forward, like getting Palmby on the ball all the time and the space he creates and bringing it in, all literally just opens it up so much. When that doesn't work, we feel like we're defeated. But we defended well, and we like you say, we created chances second half. But obviously, we want to just do.
And today, I think what was good about it, you actually scored twice, and didn't cave in. You know, we've sometimes just got 2 goals or whatever, and not being able to finish it. Whereas today, you finished the game off well.
Yeah. That was like that men's performance I mentioned again that Luke has said. Just be men and sort of ride it out no matter what we need to.
Okay, so it's a men's performance next Saturday then.
Yes, it is. It needs to be.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks, guys. That's
Cheers.
great.
No worries.